welcome back to a new video in the Author's Answer series. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alina, I'm an author and I post videos on books and writing and sometimes travel and my dog on my YouTube channel. Welcome and stick around for this video. If you're not familiar with Author's Answer, it's a series of questions started by J.D. Archer. All the links to his channel and the entire list of questions will be in the description below. And if you're an author, you can join in and answer these questions. If you're a reader, you can just go through them and see what us authors think about the really burning questions. Today's question is, if you could date any fictional character, who would you date? I'm not sure you can see what I'm wearing in terms of t-shirt, but it's a Native American print on it. And I think that's kind of fitting. I didn't think about it when I put it on and made my schedule about what to film today, but I think it's fitting because the character I would date, and I had to think about it for a long time, is actually one that I fell in love with in my childhood. See, I grew up with adventure stories mostly, like Three Musketeers and everything Dumas ever wrote, and a lot of myths and legends about old Greeks and Athens and the Roman Empire. So you could say I had a thing for warriors, and the warrior I would have died just to get a chance to talk to was Winnetou or Winnetou, depending on how you want to read it, from Karl May's series with the same name. I am quite aware, and I found this out as I grew up, that the portrayal of the Wild West and Native Americans wasn't the best in Karl May's books because he'd never been there to start with. Still, this was a character I thoroughly enjoyed, so for a long time my only to-do thing, my only point on an itinerary for ever visiting the US was go on an Apache reservation and hang out with, Native Americans, because that was my first clear picture of what was good about America. I know a lot of people liked Old Shatterhand's character. I didn't particularly relate to him. I was more into Winnetou because he just appealed to me. I loved how he was portrayed, I loved his character development, I loved the values he had and everything about him, and I thought he was sexy as fuck because he was tall, dark and had long hair. Now that I think about it, a lot of guys in my life that I had crushes on or am currently dating are tall, dark and have long hair, so maybe that's what started it. Who knows? Anyway, please let me know which fictional character you'd like to date. I have a lot of favorites, but not a lot of them would make a, solid relationship or be any relationship material at all. And there are characters I'd stay away from. But yeah, this one, Winnetou, was just my favorite, and as I was growing up, there were just two characters or real-life people I wanted to marry. One was Bruce Lee, who I found out was dead long before I was ever born. What can you do? I cried my eyes for hours. And the second one was Winnetou, which, doesn't have a really great ending in the book. I cried for days over that, so I'm not spoiling it. This is common knowledge right now, but if you haven't read Karl May's series, you should give it a try. But keep in mind, if you're looking for accurate portrayal of Native American culture, you might be a bit disappointed. For a kid like me who didn't know anything and was under the thumb of communist Romania, it was amazing. I think I'd still love to read it now and just go over the entire part of lack of accuracy, because Karl May was just trying to write about something he viewed as absolutely beautiful, and he romanticized it quite a bit, but still, it was a great story. I will see you next week with a new video in Author's Answer. I would like to have a cool chat with you about characters you date, and actually you could tell me who you wouldn't date but love to pieces, because that's always interesting. And please make sure you visit JD's channel and maybe subscribe to him. He does these videos a lot. I think he does one every week, so there's a lot to catch up for you, and he's also an all-around great YouTuber that you should definitely follow. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking and sharing it, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so now. I love to have more subscribers on my channel, and it helps me out a lot. Until next time, bye!